welcome back to News Geelong as we move into the world of Geelong sport with Mitch Scoop Cleary. Good evening, Scoop. What's happening?
Thanks, Rollo. I'm down here at the Geelong Footy Club where we caught up with Geelong coach Chris Scott. But first up tonight, we speak to Geelong Supercats captain Jamie Medved after their win from Hobart made it 2 from 2. Can't have asked for a better start.
Good result. Really good result. Really happy. We struggled in the first half, so good to come out after a fair rocket at half time and come out and execute. We didn't execute well in the first half, and you let any team have the opportunities they have and they'll hurt you. So really happy to come back like that.
And I know you don't want to reveal too much, but what did Jamie really have to say at half time?
Just pull your fingers out and have a crack, basically. We let their bigs dominate us. They're good shooters. Banovic and Armstrong are great shooters in this competition. So if you give guys their bread and butter, they're going to hurt you every day of the week. So no secrets in what he said. He just gave us a dead set rocket, and we responded well in the third quarter and then set the tone onwards into the fourth. So it was good.
There's always a lot of surround about the two imports. How have you found them in the first few weeks here at Geelong?
They've been great to deal with. They're both really good guys. Kamani, when the game was on the line tonight, he really stepped up for us and was a match winner. So that's what we need out of them. We've got a good group of Australian guys. You need your imports to come in and be match winners, and that's what they were for us tonight. So great guys on and off the court. So really happy with both.
Dom Friend, first game for the Supercats tonight. Good to have him back in the outfit.
Oh, fantastic. Look, a bit scratchy even by his own admissions, but he'll be better for the run, gets another week on the track, and then with 2 games, gets minutes into his body ahead of 2 really important games for us next week. So, again, a really good guy. Great to have him back, and his just bulk and size is going to be really important for us come the business end of the year.
And how important is the intensity inside the arena, getting fans to the match and doing the job?
What is it worth? 6 or 8 to 10 points every time we step out on the floor. I mean, Hobart didn't have many fans in the crowd, so when you walk out into the arena, with 2,000 people going off their heads, it's certainly fantastic, and especially when we're on a run, the crowd just intensifies, and we draw energy from them. So it's a pleasure to play in front of them.
Next week, trip to Mount Gambier, and then host Sandringham at home. 2 huge matches to keep the run going.
Yeah, really tough road trip. The Friday night in Mount Gambier, we're staying up there, so and then back early Saturday morning, and then to face Sandringham. So again, 2 really good teams. We've had a good look at Mount Gambier. Sandringham have had a few new additions, so we're going to have our work cut out for us for sure, regardless of a double header, even if we were playing singles. But we're up for the challenge. We know what we have to do, and we're keen for the task.
Thanks, Jamie. Now we've got the feature race from the Geelong Greyhound race meeting last Friday night at Beckley Park.
Racing a little bit slow to begin there. Lacey Underall near the inside, showing speed. There would have been Lect Rice going out fast there. Mighty Buzz that wide on the drive into that bend, punching through to the inside. There came for the back. Life for Living down the back straight though. Electra Ice takes the lead and scooted away about 5 lengths in front. Second spot Lacey Underall. They were followed then by Life for Living. Up on the outside then came a Wild Cone and followed by Dewana Blue Boy, and out near the tail of the field then she's all black in the straight though. Electra Ice the leader. Lacey Underall comes out strongly, hits the front. Lacey Underall wins it. The Electra Ice or Dewana Blue Boy for second and third.
Now we're out to the Avalon Raceway where Travis Mills won the Beasley Memorial for speed cars.
My dad's won this race, so it means a lot to my family. Tough field tonight, so anytime you can come here and race on a track like that, which was just sensational, and come away with that result is excellent. Yeah.
It certainly has been a good season for you. We're only 2 rounds away from the title. How are you situated with this win now?
Yeah, this will give us a little points buffer for the series. So we got 1 round to go. Hopefully we can have a good last round, and then we've got the Vic title coming up in May. So yeah, we got confidence. The car's going good. So yeah, we'll go there all guns blazing.
During the race, there was a few back markers you had to get around, just a few tight moments. How did you go there?
Yeah, it's always hairy when you come up on those guys, and to their credit, they held it pretty tidy, and the track's fast, so it's easy just to jump up. We had to be a little bit cautious, but the car was really good, so I felt I could put it anywhere on the track, so it was really good.
And where do you continue on next? Where's your next race?
We're at Horsham in a couple of weeks for the last round of our Lucas Oil series. That'll wrap up. Hopefully we can take that out.
Thanks, Brian, for that interview with Travis Mills. Now we catch up with Geelong coach Chris Scott as he looks ahead to this weekend's match against Fremantle with excitement.
Yeah, I think we all are. Even though we've had a slightly shorter pre-season than some other clubs, it feels like the last month has dragged on a little bit, and I think everyone, players, coaches, supporters, are ready for the real stuff.
Scott weighed up whether to play a team suited to Subiaco Oval or simply their best 22.
No, we pretty much pick our best side. I mean, we've always got an eye on the opposition. We need to be aware of their strengths. We think we've done that, and it hasn't influenced or changed our selection criteria too much at all. So, yeah, the 22 we put out there will be fit and healthy and able to do the job.
Fremantle has undergone a serious change over summer, with Ross Lyon taking over from Mark Harvey.
Oh, not major changes. I think it's difficult to make huge changes in a 3-month period. They're certainly going to defend a little bit differently. We expect them to be really hard to score against. That was a hallmark of the St Kilda side. So, yeah, there have been a few little changes in personnel as well. Maybe a little bit more dynamic in the midfield. It's hard to tell whether that's by necessity or not, with Barlow and Mundy being unavailable for big periods, Pavlich forward. Yeah, there are some obvious changes. I'm sure there are some subtle changes as well that probably won't be as apparent now as they are later in the season.
Thanks, Chris. And from down here at Simmons Stadium, it's back to you in the studio, Rollo.
Thank you, Mitch. And now for all the weather expected for Geelong and the Surf Coast over the next 6 days, it's good evening to our own scintillating Sophie Miller.
Thank you, Graham, and good evening, viewers. Tomorrow, Thursday, will be partly cloudy with a top of 25. Friday will be mostly sunny with a top of 27. For the weekend, Saturday will be partly cloudy with isolated showers from the morning with a top of 28. Sunday will be partly cloudy with a shower or two and a top of 21. Starting off the new week, Monday will be mostly sunny with a top of 23. Followed on Tuesday, partly cloudy conditions and isolated showers with a top of 23. Today we saw mostly sunny conditions with a top of 23. That's the weather for tonight. Enjoy the evening, and it's back to you, Graham.
Thank you, Sophie. And thank you for joining us on News Geelong. To Gary and Anne at Albert Park, all the best from your friends and family in Geelong. Remember, take your time and smell the flowers. From all the team at News Geelong, enjoy the rest of your evening and a very good night.